Hello everyone, welcome to Metal Galaxy. We are away in Ireland in a different environment. Well, I think you know here who we are. We are basically in Liv Sin studio here in Stockholm. Welcome guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And last time we were touring with you on Metal Babes and Rasmus Fest, and a lot of stuff happened actually. You are signed to Hide and Seek, you have new band members, and most importantly, a new album, Close Your Eyes.
Yes. So yeah, but Seek and Strike, the regular,
Strike.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hide and Seek is a song,
Sorry, it's Seek and Strike.
but Hide and Seek is a very good song.
It's a great song,
It's a
but
great song.
Heat.
Yeah, it's a
Heat.
very good song. So yeah.
Aren't they from like Iron? Or she?
No, Canada, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That-
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Back to the question.
Yeah. How
Yes.
does it feel to have all this new stuff going on?
Well, that feels great, and it feels great to finally release the album, because the album has been ready for a long time,
Yeah.
since January,
Yeah, I would say
Yes,
we
actually
got the
before-
master.
before Christmas almost,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's cool to finally release it,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I would say it feels like we have hold it for a long time. Other times it have been just in the end everything is finished in
Yeah.
you like, but now we have everything, and we have had the time to work with it. It feels like.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
super good, and also to have a new label, and yeah, as you said, we have 2 new guitar players, and we played our first show last weekend, and it went very well. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. So it feels really good.
Before we talk what they bring to the band, let's quickly introduce you. MAIr is, well, I think you are discovering now your more spontaneous side backstage, as we can see from the videos, and you are the drummer, and Liv fronts basically.
Yes.
And we have talked a lot about your previous band, Sister Sin,
Yeah.
how Liv Sin came to be. We are
Yeah.
not repeating, so
No? Yeah.
what's that basically? But about the new band members, we never introduced them, so maybe it would be nice to introduce them, but as well, how do they bring new ideas to the band, or what changed, or what trademark of them can we find on the new album?
Well, on the new album, we won't find any from them, because they came after the new album already was done. So the album is with Jay, our old guitar player, and us making the songs most of the time, and Kille made some parts as well. So then, but they will. I think that we have to see what they bring musically wise. But already now they bring. I mean, Sonny brings more artistic.
And about the looks
This-
and
yeah.
how we should bring out more of like the live presence.
Yeah.
Not only the music, it's more how can we
The visuals.
level up the
Yeah,
visuals.
yeah. He's a
that's-
painter
that's-
as well. So
that's brilliant. Actually, I haven't missed it before, but now when I see it, I can see like, damn, this is something we haven't worked with at all.
Absolutely.
But now, so that will be something we will level up a lot.
Absolutely, definitely.
Definitely.
And looking at your new videos, I think we can see more corpse paint and so on.
Well, that was one video at least, yeah, and it suited that video most. But he was definitely a part of that, the painting stuff that we did. So he already brought some stuff into that. So
But
and
also because he works with, not works, he's a music teacher as me, but he works with how can we dress, how can we find colors that match each other, but not like being like a football team.
yeah,
You
yeah.
are you into how we're thinking? It's not like we are gonna look like the same like puppets, but how can we bring it in, but with cool colors or
Certainly, and it makes sense, but I think for Ron, I really like the whole idea because the image incorporated at all, and I would say it's your most heaviest song, I would say, that you made until today.
Absolutely, I think so as
Yeah.
well. Probably.
And And speaking about Ron, I was reading the story about Mexico, the woman, and how it inspired you as well, about the local story about a woman of suicide. And I'm interested, well, how did it like resonate with you, but as well, how do you feel this fitted with the whole album? Can you tell a bit more about the background?
I mean, I just I don't know if it's like how it's fitted with the album. I just make write lyrics when I find something interesting, and I think this was very interesting, and like it suited that song because I had almost when we started to work on that song, I felt that word like run suited very well, and then I went, okay, and what can I write about something with run, and then I got that story in my head with the Mexican cult, when the woman behind the Mexican cult, and I felt like, okay, this could be something that would work with this song, with like also the theme of you feel like you need something is haunting you and you're running away from it. But I don't know if it's like incorporating with the whole theme of the album. We don't write many themes with the album. We just
we don't work with like we have this theme for the album or how to work with the music. It's more like we write a song.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we like it, and then we write another song. And when we were writing during this year, us three with Jay, we were more like working on songs, and then when we had a lot of songs, it was more like this song doesn't suit at all with any of the others.
Yeah.
So then we like put it to pause or just thrown it away.
Yeah.
So it was more like that. Or if we had a song that we liked, but you didn't come up with anything, then it was like, okay,
we skip it for now. Yeah.
So it was more like that when we write
more like,
music.
we write songs.
It's not like, oh, we're gonna write a theme album about Mexican cults.
Oh, that could probably be
could probably be, but we don't do it that way.
No.
So.
But it's interesting because your previous album, Kali Yuga, was about the Horus Eye. So Egyptian hieroglyphs and so on, and now we're
adapting a bit more of the Mexican, but I don't we didn't intend to. There's nothing like thoughts about like behind that. It just like happened to be, I think.
But maybe from now we can start to say that.
Exactly. But it's super nice, and I think what makes Liv Sin great is that this album is so different than the other one. It explores something different, the songs are different, but as well I think you grow as a musician. And speaking about growing as a musician, I love how you make the transitions to music. You did a lot of covers as well, so you experimented with your voice, and you can hear clearly, at least in my opinion, in Ron, that you like play with your voice. You go not entirely into growling, but it's a bit different vocal style. So do you think the vocals covers helped you, or anything else you did?
Yeah, probably, because then I mean the last couple of years I've done a lot of songs, and that I've learned, or I've got to know my voice better. I think that absolutely, since the covers helped me find my voice or experiment with my voice and do different kind of things, and then I incorporate that into Liv Sin, and I like, I don't want to try this and this and this. So definitely,
Anything else you haven't experimented yet and we might see in the future?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't know. No, I'm never ever gonna do any kind of opera thing, because that's not my thing at all, and my voice doesn't suit that. So we never know. If I try to rap one day, we have not seen that yet. So absolutely, I will not say maybe that, but because that feels much easier than opera. So
but Liv Sin,
it's closer for you, but it might not be easier.
Maybe not, but so.
And still it will be something old school.
Yeah, well.
And Per, you are looking into drumming, and you tried an experiment with drumming videos and so on. So, how do you think this album shows the next level of you as a drummer, and what can we expect from drumming?
Yeah, oh, yeah, I can hold. I don't know straight on, but I think the thing that we had in mind, or the thing I applied on when we were writing songs, because I have read some interviews from the album before, that was like, yeah, now Liv Sin has gone down in tempo, it's a mid-tempo band, so we tried to keep the tempo up. Now Run isn't a good example because it's a pretty slow song, but you will hear it. We kind of try to push it a little bit, so maybe we play a bit faster stuff, and we incorporate like blast beats actually for the first times. Drumming wise, it haven't been into our music that much. We tried to sneak in some kind of polyrhythm stuff before, but it's just sneaky, and now we do maybe a little bit of that. So I think I have put in more kind of rhythm stuff, and built from that, because actually this I heard after the album was made, but it was an interview with Mario from Gojira, drummer, and he was telling in the interview that a lot of the stuff that they do is based on his like practice stuff he is practicing on, he brings to the table, and then they maybe do some music about it. Correct me, Mario, if I am wrong, if you see this. But I think like that's sometimes I had like a rhythm, and I showed Ye that, and told him like, I like this, can you do something around it? And then we worked around it in that kind of way. So it might be more rhythm based.
More rhythm based, definitely, than before.
Interesting.
Good.
Okay, normally we have random questions, but we had actually a fewer questions from Juan. Where's the question?
From last year?
Yeah, from last year. It's from last year, as we were quite. It was quite a hectic tour last time. So let's ask now from Huo Khan. Is
it a fan that asked this question?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Or a fan that listens to Liv Sin, so our fan on our YouTube channel, as we asked viewers to just what they would like to ask.
Okay, cool.
So the question is, I'm just going to read it. Huo Khan is asking, Metal Galaxy, when is their favorite time of day to find inspiration to create altered lyrics?
I don't think I have a favorite time of the day. The lyrics just pops into my head, or sometimes I sit down to try to write lyrics because I need to. Sometimes it just pops out. It can be early in the morning, and can be at work. It can be during evening. So I don't think that I have like a favorite time for that. It's just like whenever it just pops out. It can be in the middle of the night sometimes, even like, ooh, like that.
And you go and write it down, or you just wait for the next day?
No, I write it down if I can, as soon as it pops in my head. Otherwise I forget about it, and then I'm like, it was so good.
Interesting. I always say the best ideas you don't forget. You don't. So I would be the person not writing it down and be like,
No, I have to write it down. Definitely have to write it down.
Amazing. So you just in the middle of the night you just write something.
When not in the middle of the night, then I just fall asleep and hope that I will remember it the next day. But if it's during work or during a walk, I just take out my phone and I write it down.
Great stuff. And you, Per, do you give sometimes lines?
Yeah, actually I do,
Yeah,
but
you do.
And then I help with words.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have like a phrase or so, I can like help you to find words. But to me, I'm a lot like you, because I listen to music or I listen to podcasts or whatever, and then something pops up, and then I type it down in my phone to remember.
Yeah.
And then I show you when you have like a dry period.
Yeah,
so
when I have my writer's block.
Yeah, writer's block, yes. No, otherwise I mean like drumming wise for me when it's yeah, we have the cat here. But drumming wise for ideas, if it is some part of the day, it's definitely like early lunch until like dinner time.
Yeah.
I'm not working anything creatively during the night.
No, I'm the same with the vocals. If I want to do like record something or make music, and I sit down in my little home studio, it has to be like daytime from like 10 forward until 3, 4. Then I don't have the creativity.
So
anymore.
after dinner you have a food coma.
No, but
Not formal, but yeah, but
it's
yeah.
more like I've burned out from the day.
Yes.
Because when I'm doing stuff during the day, music wise, then I don't have like energy for it in that kind of way
It's
later.
interesting actually.
And also like for us too, we are not like many people might think like everybody like do metal and that's this kind of music. We are like night crawlers. We are awake all nights and do music, but we are never been like that.
No, always done better during the day,
Yeah.
and during the evening I more want to do other stuff, take a
Yes.
walk,
Yeah.
drink a beer, whatever, like watch TV or.
Yeah.
But sometimes we do other stuff during the evenings. We do like when we do like social media stuff, etc. That works, but I don't like sitting down with music that late. You do
No.
sometimes, but my brain
Yeah.
like, ugh, no.
But it's different, of
Yeah.
course. Sometimes you get into have this
Absolutely.
idea of I want to have this finished until ba ba ba, and then you just keep on working.
Yes, but that's different. Then you're in the flow and you like forget the time.
The flow, or you can call it the curse of being like
Yeah.
it's touching on the ADHD
Yeah.
spectrum, and when you are just in this kind of mood that when everything is rolling, you just work.
Yeah.
I don't feel tired
Yeah.
ever, so when you are in that kind of mood, then maybe later, but
Yeah,
not,
but otherwise,
not
no.
normally.
No.
Interesting. Back to your album, Close Your Eyes. You are going to release it 1 week later as we are here.
Yeah.
So we won't see it, unfortunately. But can you tell more about the experience and why do you add an acoustic set as well? We will show some pictures later on, but can you tell as well maybe about the Mammut bar, why it's so special to do the release and why it's so special here in Stockholm?
Yeah, so we're gonna do a release party at the place called Mammut Bar, which is a pretty new rock bar here in Stockholm. It's in Old Town, and I have been DJing there a couple of times, so that's one of the reasons why we choose that bar. Also, it's cool. It's in Old Town. You go down. It's like down in the
It's like a basement.
but in
Yeah.
old buildings
Yeah.
and walls. Do you say
Yeah,
walls?
walls.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so it's very cool, and they are this very nice place. They are very friendly.
Yeah.
But you can't. I mean, you can't have a gig there because it's a small bar and it's stone walls, so you can't play electric there. So we're gonna do a couple of songs acoustic instead.
Yes.
On the release, and yeah, so that's going to be interesting and fun to do because we've never done that. So it's going to be a new side of us, I guess.
Yeah, but I think it's also like when we have this release party and the place Mammut Bar is a place that maybe takes like 100 persons.
Oh, 150.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
maximum in the
So
room.
it will be very cozy, and then it's nice to like bring it down a bit. So
Yeah.
we play these acoustic songs, and people can come closer, and we can talk, and we can have a chat, and because if we are like bringing the full Liv Sin power and energy out in that room, the people will be like so tired after the show, so they will just I will walk away because to like rest the ears and so on. But this will be a cool thing. I hope it will be like a welcoming
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah.
So but it's a cool place. So I recommend if you're a rocker and you want to go to a rock metal bar, because it's actually more of a metal bar.
Yes.
And before we only had like rock places in Stockholm and not so much metal. So it's nice with a bar that plays metal.
Interesting that it's quite new, because another band has done the release like Mediska Power Train.
yeah.
So it's interesting to see Liv Sin now following in this bar. So maybe more releases will be in Mammut bar. Maybe
I think so. I think they like doing stuff. They like doing like theme evenings and stuff like that. So yeah.
so we might be one day there. But for now, I think we are coming to an end. We will catch up, I think, soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anything you want to share with us before we close the interview?
Well, of course, we hope that people will take a listen to the new album and and hope to see somebody out when we get to play somewhere. Hopefully, close to you. We'll see.
And I would say also in the meantime, both listen to our music on streaming platforms, watch the videos on YouTube, and if you feel like this is brilliant music, go in on our Bandcamp and support us. Buy an album or a T-shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
And perhaps it's time to come to Ireland finally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
For the viewers, go to Liv Sin, support their new album, grab your Liv Sin, close your eyes copy, but there are as well special vinyls, special stuff as well on their shop. So go there, support the band, great old school music, and as well, request them to play at your city, town, and so on. Go see them live when they go on tour. And for now, thank you so much, guys, and see you soon. Speak to you soon. And for the viewers, subscribe, like, and grab your Liv Sin and become a sinner, right?
Yeah, become a sinner. Yeah.
Bye.